Hi, my name is Adair Danielle with Chaos Tarot. I'm going to be doing your readings from now until the end of September for September 2018. This is my very first reading. I'm very excited, but I am going to start with Aries and then work my way down to Pisces and do individual uploads. So I'm going to be reintroducing myself in case you are a cross watcher. That'd be great. Thank you. But I'm going to keep reintroducing myself. So a little bit about me. Currently, I am in Houston, Texas. I consider myself quite the gypsy. I've lived all over the United States, and I'm currently plotting on where I'm going to move next. My chart, my natal chart, if you're into that stuff, and I very much am. In fact, plug, I do interpretive natal chart videos, and that's something that I'm going to clarify on my website and all that other stuff, which I will be, as soon as it's finished and complete, I'm going to be putting that in the link description below, but just hold out for me. But back to me, I'm a Pisces sun, Taurus moon, Cancer rising, Mercury in Aquarius, and Venus in Aries. So, as you can see, I kind of can dibble and dabble in a lot of different energies. I'm all over the place with my chart. And I'm very proud of that because I'm a well-rounded person and individual. And I know what I'm talking about all the time. It's Taurus moon, but, I'm just kidding. So, and Aquarius and Mercury. Anyways, so yeah. So I started off studying astrology for like a super long time. I've been studying astrology, honestly, since I was about 12. So that is where my complete expertise is. But of course, that led me into the black hole that is spirituality. And then I ended up landing in tarot, which I thoroughly enjoy. But yeah, so I'm probably going to be talking a lot about different astrology terms and like kind of incorporating it because that's just how I learned to communicate. And now I communicate through cards. I'm in like this really like Nine of Swords phase, so it's really annoying. And for people who are learning tarot, because the way that I learned was honestly watching other tarot videos. I bought some books also, just constant practice. So I'm going to be trying to explain the cards too. Some people who've taught me a lot of things and who, if you're not already watching them, you absolutely should, is Tyler's Tarot, Cancer Moon Tarot, and Aquarian Insight. They don't know who the fuck I am, so I'm just throwing that out there. But these are people that I absolutely adore. Oh, and the Spiritual OG. Also very amazing because they go very into depth, so you completely learn the cards and everything else. So now that I'm done ranting and raving, if you want, skip past this because this is going to continue throughout. But I'm going to start with Aries. So we're going to get into Aries energy from now until the end of September. Okay? Alright. Let's see what's going on for my Aries from now until the end of September 2018. Oops. Aries. Oops. It's going to be defending some resources, I'd say. That just popped out. Aries now until the end of September. Aries now until the end of September 2018. Alright. Let's get into it. I'm sorry about my bracelet. If you hear it clicking, that was driving me nuts earlier, so I'm trying to be conscious of it, but if it happens, then we'll see. Okay. So the underlying energy is the Three of Cups. The heart of the matter is the Five of Swords. In our present, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Past foundation, the Nine of Pentacles. In the present, we have the Ten of Pentacles. The most likely outcome is the Nine of Swords. I'm at the Nine of Wands, and these two popped out. These are the two that popped out. So defending resources. So let's see. And then our advice is the Five of Wands. I'm somehow confusing Wands and Swords. So that's something that I need to be cognizant of, and correct me if I'm wrong. All right. So right off the rip, it's kind of what I said. It seems like you are having to defend something. It seems like you're really having to tap into that Mars energy that you guys have, Aries. And I would say it's in the financial financial realm or a creative realm, something that brings you stability with this Ten of Pentacles here. But the underlying energy is the Three of Cups. So this is a card of reunion. This is a card of celebration. This can be a card of cheating, but this doesn't go straight to love for me. So yeah, so this is a card of celebration. So there are people who are supporting you in this fight, is what I would take a gander at saying. Like, you have support, you have friends, you have people that might be coming back from the past to come and support you through this. But it seems like you're having to put that ego down. Whatever it is that you're fighting and battling, and I'm going to clarify this, but it seems like you're having to put that ego down and learn how to play well with others, even if you don't want to. It seems like you've been on a very, very, very independent streak. Your foundation is you are a strong, independent black woman who don't need no man, or white woman, or Hispanic woman, Latina, whatever, Asian, whatever you identify as. But or a man, you know, I'm not going to be biased. We love it here. We love it here. We accept everyone. But, yeah, it seems like your foundation is you. You're in this, you've done this alone, and as somebody who has Aries in a pretty dominant place in my chart, I know, like, if you want something, and if you're going to get something, then you're not going to stop for no fucking one, no fucking body. So it just seems like that is really kind of your challenge with this Five of Swords being in the middle. You're really going to have to put that aside for a second, learn how to play well with others, is what I'm seeing off the rip. Because there is financial stability, there is just stability in general. If it's not financial, that is coming in with this Ten of Pentacles here. So there's been work that's gone in, and there's been progression. So whatever it is that you're going, it might feel right now that you are battling, and you're having to stand up for yourself, and you're having to really be guarded because people are coming at you, maybe because they are jealous of your success. Excuse me. And so you're having to defend yourself. It could be that you are, in fact, like, dealing with people who aren't independent and they're jealous of that independence. And so your advice is fight for that shit. Fight for your right to be independent. But, right, that doesn't mean that you have to turn everybody off in the making. That doesn't mean that you have to come through on a blaze of glory and be like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, and fuck you too. Because as Aries tend to do that. With Mars being the war god, right? But sometimes there's a time and a place for that type of energy because you have it, so you don't really need to prove yourself to anyone, right? So that's what I'm getting. Hopefully that makes sense. But it seems like this seems to me work-related with all the pentacles, but it could easily go into a relationship. It could be that you're in a relationship with somebody and they are fighting you tooth and nail, and you are having to learn how to compromise and kind of step out of that independence and learning how to trust people, learning how to open up, learning how to accept advice from others in order to get to a more stable place. Because you're stable and you're comfortable in your own way, but that might not be what's going to keep that here if you still feel like you're defending yourself. So it seems like this is something that you put a lot of work and time into, and now you're seeing the benefits of it and people are coming for you, is what I'm getting. But we're going to clarify this Five of Swords. Five of Swords here. Five of Swords here. So the High Priestess popped out, and this is a card of secrecy. And it can also be a card of Pisces. I give this card to Pisces. Could be dealing with Pisces. That's very interesting. So it seems like maybe some secrets are coming out and you're having to defend them. Maybe some secrets are blocking you. Secrets from other people that's turning you off and you're having to walk away from the situation. Because you could be this guy. I painted the story that you're this guy, but you could be one of these people who's now having to walk away from a situation and learn how to fight for yourself, learn how to fend for yourself, and learn how to adapt the energy in the Nine of Pentacles. So I'm seeing a lot of adaptation that's happening in order to reach a level of stability. Clarify this Three of Cups. Three of Cups. One more time, Three of Cups. We have the Page of Swords, clarifying the Three of Cups. So this could be somebody that you're communicating with, somebody that is in your friend group. That is hard to talk to because they can be very immature. Or you could be embarking on new studies with new people and expanding your growth, expanding your circle, expanding the people that are around you, expanding the people that you talk to. That could easily be, that could be it, right? So I'm going to pull one more card for advice. Just one more like final card. Alright. The Queen of Wands, which is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. Own that shit. Own it. I consider this card to be Rihanna. This is my Riri card. This is my smoking blunts, you know, on a pink flamingo floaty, not giving a fuck, right? So there are people that are coming for you in a very immature way. There are people who are hiding things from you. There's people that you have to tuck away your ego in order to stay in check instead of being that war god in order to get to your own stability, right? You're defending yourself, but you have it. You're that bitch. This is a card of attraction. This is a card where this person gets what she wants and she does not take no for an answer. My only warning of advice is to not turn people off, because that can be very, very, very aggressive. And to the... Sorry, I thought I'm making lipstick. Okay, sorry. That can turn people off. And I know that that's not what you want to do as an Aries. I know you want friends. But if they can't handle your energy, this is going to contradict itself because, again, I have Aries in a strong... But if they can't handle your energy, then they can move aside. And that's fine. But don't go out of your way being an ass. You know what I'm saying? Fight for what you're going to fight for, but don't overdo it. Don't overstep it. So, yeah. Please let me know if that resonated with you. Fight for your right to party is basically what I have to say. And, yeah, please like and subscribe. I'm going to be putting information in the comment box below. Please let me know what you would like to see. Since this is a new and fresh channel, I really want to know what it is that you guys like to see. Would you like to see monthlies, weeklies, bi-weeklies, daily streams? I would like to do daily streams when I get more followers, so people will actually be in the streaming chat. But let me know what it is that y'all like to see, and then we'll go from there, so we can build this together. Again, I'm a Pisces, you know, I go with the flow. So I'm letting y'all guys create the flow, so thank you and enjoy, and I hope that y'all have a wonderful month of September. I'm sure that I'll see you again, but in case that I don't, because nobody likes my videos and everybody hates me, ciao.